Hello students, we will continue the NCERT class 8th history chapter 5, that is when people rebel 1857 and after. In our previous lecture we talked about what happened when the strict laws of the Britishers were implemented on Indians and they face negotiation and how the Indians react. Now we talked about the rebellion who were against the Britishers and how did it become popular. A mutiny becomes a popular rebellion. How did it becomes a popular rebellion? What is the meaning of the word mutiny? Mutiny when soldiers as a group disobey the officers in the army is known as mutiny. So when an armed officer gives an order, a group of soldiers did not follow their order and rebels against the commando, that is called mutiny. So the rulers and who the rule is not unusual in the society from the ancient period of the modern period. So rulers and the ruled fighting between each other is the common phenomena from the 18th century where people start to rebel against the monarchy and the nawabs. Now some are the widespread of across the countries and drive the attention of the people towards itself. So some people really are very confident and many of the masses like thousands of people concluded that we have a common enemies and we have to fight against the common enemies. Who is the common enemy? For all the Indians, the common enemies are the Britishers. So people, in order to fight against the mighty power, we need to organize ourselves. We need to be systematic. We need to communicate with each other. We need to spread the messages that we all are one and we are fighting against them. We need to take initiative. We need to go and run and had the task, and you should have confidence that you can fight against them. Other than this, you should having a common enemy. Face the company faced massive rebellion after a century after it established its post. Here that is the date of 10th of May. It is 1857. Meerut, the rebellion took place in Meerut. The soldier refused to do the act given by the military commander. So this kind of resistance by a group of soldiers against the commander is known as mutiny. This is considered the one of the most widely spread mutiny and the largest mutiny in 19th century. So what happened in Meerut and how did it react to the northern parts of the country? Where did it stop? How did the British respond to this? How many months it took from the Britishers? There are so many questions. How to do stop this one? What are the consequences of this? What are the aftermath effects? Let's find out all these answers in details. So our topic is from Meerut to Delhi. It was a date on 29th of March 1857. Mangal Pandey, a soldier, was hanged to death because he disobeyed the order of his commander, and this happened the place called Barakpur. It is a situation passed on couple of the days. Left soldier refused to perform the drill because they were because there were is a new cartridges. The new cartridges was being made of a plastic coated cover over that, and that cover is made up of the fat combination of pig and cow. So in order to load the gun, the cartridges seal has to be broken up by the mouth, and then that has to be placed into the gun, which means here the cartridges is covered with the seal made with the cow and pig. Cow is the considered as a holy animal for the Hindus, and pig is considered something which should not be touched by the Muslims. So these two combinations frustrated the soldiers of the Hindus as well as Muslims. So now Mangal Pandey was hanged to death because he refused it to do filling of the cartridges, and many of the soldiers performed any drill using these cartridges. With these, the angry Britishers suspended 85 soldiers and sentenced with them for 10 years of jail. This happened on 9th of May 1857. As the situation became worst, all the soldiers got very much angry because here the Britishers are crossing the limits and shout to re-evaluate the religious sentiments of Hindus as well as Muslims. Till now, the soldiers are unhappy only with the pay allowances and pay commissions. They are unhappy with the new rules like passing across the sea and working somewhere abroad, which they were managing. They were disobeying slightly. But as the time passed, now a new cartridge is made up, fat of cow and pig has to be they remove with their own mouth. So this made the soldiers frustrated. Where they did not obey towards them, they were imprisoned and sentenced for jail for 10 years and they were suspended from the service. This all made the other soldiers to take very serious. On the 10th of May 1857, as I told earlier, as the soldiers attacked Meerut prison, Meerut jail, blast and jail doors, entered inside, killed the officers and took away all the prisoners in their custody and released them freely. And if the meanwhile, when the soldiers wanted to do that rebellion, some of them also went the overnight journey, riding whole across the night and reached to Delhi when they were going to their soldiers. Also raised in the rebellions and support the soldiers who revolted against the Britishers. Become these all people started the views of the Britishers are common enemy. If now Britishers are to be destroyed, Britishers power has to be removed. Britishers has to be sent away. Who will be able to rule? Who will be alternative to the rulers? This is the big question in the minds of the soldiers. The soldiers have clear state perspectives and clear agenda for that. What was that? They had a clear point that they don't want the British rule. They want the Mughal ruler Bahadur Shah Jafar to take off the initiative, fight against the Britishers and become the alternative ruler for them. So they travel from Meerut to Delhi and reached Delhi in the early hours and many of the soldiers gathered there. They requested to enter inside. Finally, they came inside and persisted the Mughal emperor to agree and give his blessings. The Britishers never thought that the cartridges which was being issued by them would create such a massive rebellion. They thought this would create some disturbance which can be arrested off within a few couple of days. But when they got the blessing of Mughal emperor, the Mughal emperor blessed the rebellion and took over the leadership, and he also wrote a letter inviting all the kings, princes, chieftains and everybody to form a confederacy and fight against the Britishers. With this, all the chieftains, nobles, samantas and the kings and Rajputs and everybody whoever is ruling our entire nation started come under single umbrella and started to fight against the Britishers. So what happened then? Did the Britishers defeat Indians or the Mughal empire was able to defeat the British soldiers? What happened in the mill? What was the consequences of the this one? Now our next topic is the rebellion spread. After taking the blessing from the Mughal emperor Bahadur Shah Jafar, aging emperor initially was not let down to take out the leadership, but the soldier persisted him to take the initiative and be the next alternative and drive away the Britishers. So then the Bahadur Shah Jafar had agreed to take in the initiative and bless it with the rebellion. With this, the soldier got the hope and made it then to be confident, and then they were fought along with he taking with the leadership. They also requested all the Indian Rajputs and kings, noble, chieftains, nawabs, everybody to rebel against the Britishers. So that we can derive from away, and many of them now considering Bahadur Shah Jafar, Mughal emperor, the most positive possible alternative, and and once the Mughals can rule again and local nawabs and local chieftains and local nawabs, kings will again uphold the Mughal emperor their suzerainty. Suzerainty means adhipatya या अपना शासन बनाना, अपना शासन जमाना. Then substitute them themselves to the Mughal rulers, so they also can rule their own parts. The rebellion in Delhi took almost a week to spread a new overhaul of the Indian. Many regiments mutinied in one after another. Various places such as Delhi, Kanpur, Lucknow, along with local leaders and zamindars, many rose up against the Britishers. Nana Sahib, the adopted son of the Peshwa Baji Rao, gathered the force and declared himself as a governor under Bahadur Shah Jafar. Brijesh Qadar of Lucknow, who was the son of the deposed Nawab Wajid Ali Shah, was proclaimed the new Nawab. His mother Begum Hazrat Mahal took an active part in organizing the uprising against the British. The Jhansi Rani Lakshmi Bai joined the rebel sepoys and fought the British along with the Tatya Topi and general of Nana Sahib. Rani Avanti Bai Lodhi of Ramgarh raised an army of 4,000 against the Britishers who had taken over the administration of her state. The British were greatly affected by these rebels. Many new leaders come up, such as Ahmadullah Shah, a Maulvi from Faizabad, raised a huge force of supporters and fought against Britishers in Lucknow. Bakht Khan, a soldier of Bareilly, Kumar Singh of Bihar were some of such fighters who fought against Britishers. So, students, hope you all are understand the topic. We will discuss the remaining part of the chapter in our next video. Thank you.